From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Ready now, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Gonna be a tough play. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In now, Steve Garvey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, one man out. Yeah. 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone. The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Simmons is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The payoff pitch one more time. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And this will be fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 2-0 LA. Orel Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Hershiser has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Now batting, Matt Kemp.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson picks it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting 7.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Corey Seager, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
2 strikes, full count.
2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garvey is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-2 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Robinson stands at second with no outs. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Michael Simmons.
Ready for another chance. Michael Simmons, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. I tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First and second now, one man out. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Count still full, 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Dansby.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Once again a 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at bat. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding into the box, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The pitcher, number 55. Oral.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oral Hershiser. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So digging in now, Steve Garvey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ender Inciarte becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Nick Markakis. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Launched to right field and deep. Bellinger ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Josh Tomlin, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Josh Tomlin.
Striding in once again, Michael Simmons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second, and he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Simmons leads off second with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Justin Turner waits on deck. One out and a runner on second base. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Set to deal on 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Middle of the night here at SunTrust Park. It's now 4-0 LA. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
No.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Standing in, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Donaldson stands at first with one out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to first. Garvey has it, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
Coming to the plate now, Oral Hershiser getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit, with his speed perhaps more. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Steve Garvey. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Robinson at second with two down. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big two-out knock.
Into the box now, Michael Simmons. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners at second and third with two gone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
All even now, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Matt Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. And they're on the board at 6-1. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tyler Waller.
Another try at 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count remains full. No outs, nobody on. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gonzalez ranging back for the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, enter Inciarte.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-2 now to Markakis. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Sean Newcomb is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Braves, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, 2-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Justin Turner. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Here's Corey Seager. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Turner stands at second with no outs. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
J.D. Davis will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Steve Garvey.
Now at the plate, Steve Garvey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Popped up, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 2. Don Sutton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Two balls and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And he Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. The next 3-2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Orel Hershiser takes home the win. Mike Soroka was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.